Hello and welcome back to Almost Transformers Review Offs. I found more Gobots. So today we'll be taking a look at Tux and Pathfinder. Tux is a very classy little dude. He's a renegade, he's a bad guy. I absolutely love this. This is one of the few Gobots that I actually knew about before I got my hands on him. He has a goddamn top hat, and I love all the silver chrome accents on this. He kind of looks like he's wearing a snowsuit. I mean, his legs are really bulky, his arms aren't particularly, he's got a fairly bulky chest, but he's wearing a top hat. That's incredible, and he's a bad guy. That means you know that he is like a sadistic motherfucker. Pathfinder, she's a good guy, and she's female, because that happens apparently. But she kind of looks like a robot that turns into a spaceship of some kind, which is exactly what she is, which is kind of not very interesting. Not to mention the fact that her guns are pointing the wrong way. Of course, I think all the Gobots could just like fire energy out of their fists, so it probably doesn't matter. That means that she can shoot behind herself too. There's not a lot going on with her. She doesn't really have any articulation other than just this, so that's a bit disappointing. So Tux gets that one. Transformation. I love transforming Tux. He is very cool. You take and push his head in there, and of course he's a fairly old toy, so he doesn't panel together quite as well as I'm sure he did in his youth. But I love what happens with his legs, whoops, when they stay in place, because you can bend it that way and you flip it around and you pull it in. Very simple, very surprising. Love it. Pathfinder is extremely simple. You do that. She has this nifty thing with her shoulders where you take and rotate them like that, and that's actually so you can get her legs around, and then you take and put them back into place and peg them together, and you're done. So Tux is gonna win this one. And he turns into fucking town car. This is awesome. I love the fact that the grill is chromed. You see his enormous belt buckle. He's actually holding it together really well for once, which is nice. He has a major gap in the middle here, but you turn it over, there's not a lot of robot underneath, mostly because his head is hidden. The wheels roll not very well, not surprising for an old toy. I love this. Pathfinder, she turns into a spaceship. This is like something you would fight in Gradius. It's like, why, but they're not supposed to be robots in disguise, so it doesn't matter, I don't think. You can do this. It's funny because you can actually flip that up in robot mode, and it looks like she's just wearing a visor. But yeah, it's kind of weird, and I mostly got her just because I'm not really sure why. But yeah, not terrible, but not great either. So Tux gets a clean sweep here. And that's it for this edition. I've got one more to do this morning. I'm like clean sweep and get rid of everything on my desk, which is nice because I'm going to go out and buy some more goddamn toys today. Okay, bye.